One day, Johnny, this will all be yours.
You mean it, Pa?
You better believe it, son. Now let's get you signed up for that down payment.
The what?
Standard 20%. I'm willing to do 15 since you're like family.
I am family.
Sure you are. Now the land, animals, and house will put you back about $325,000. I'd loan you the money myself, but most of my assets aren't all that liquid.
I have $26.
I'm not here to negotiate. I've already got the loan papers here under your name.
Does Mommy know about this?
Go ahead and sign your name in cursive here.
How do I do the J again?
Just scribble something.
Well, Pa, it's been a pleasure.
Honey, he signed. Didn't even ask a lick about the financials.
If these stupid millennials and Gen Zs would just skip the lattes, skip the vacations, and pull themselves up by their bootstraps, maybe they could buy our super overpriced, overvalued house.
I can't sell my goddamn house that I bought for peanuts.
Millennials and Gen Z buy too many gadgets.
While us, we use migrants to clean our front yard. That's how we save money.
Homes were affordable back then because we didn't whine about zoning.
They need to stop expecting handouts. I flipped mine
For 3x the buying price. Maybe we had low rates,
but I wasn't buying a latte
every single day.
The Gen Z and millennials need to work hard. We had low interest rates.
We protected our equity with
Foreign workers. You guys just need to get creative.
Why don't they just realize they need to import the third world?
Supply and demand, supply and demand. You idiots don't get it.
My kids are losers. Don't they understand anything?
You're supposed to hire workers that stand outside Home Depot when you need something done. That's how we save money.
Let me tell you something. You want to have sex with another man. You want to go inside of his lower intestines and pack whatever is in there. Pack his dung. Stack it all up by you pushing in there and pushing it. You want to do that? Knock yourself out, homie. You want to pack another man's doo-doo, that's your business. If you find delight in that, I find it abhorrent, but if that's what, if packing another man's doo-doo brings you on, knock yourself out, bro. I just want to tell you, the Bible says it's wrong. The Bible says it's wrong. But anybody else with half a brain would understand there must be something wrong with you to want to go inside of another man's asshole and pack his dung. Don't that stuff get all over you? I mean, that's what it's there. That's what that place is made for. How on earth can you elevate that against Pastor Manning's preaching? you see what the world is?
crazy, man. 17 black.
Let's go.
Crazy, dude.
Let it ride.
Wait, what? What?
17 black.
Oh my God. Heck
shit.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go home now.
Let it ride.
Okay. Stop. Giggle. Stop. 17 black.
Let it ride.
You can stop now. 17 black.
Let it ride.
You can stop. Stop. Giggle.
The house always has the edge, Roy. The house is edging. Fuck Vegas. Fuck yeah, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell.
What are you guys doing?
Shut up, Ugg. We're fucking crypto gurus.
You're literally buying coins because the names make you laugh.
Okay, now type in shit, piss, fart, poopy, butt, ass coin. See what comes up. Yeah, okay. I just bought it.
You guys are fucking idiots.
Let's fucking go. We made 100K.
What?
Ladies, how y'all doing tonight?
4 honey, 5 honey, 6 honey, 7 honey.
Bro, what are you doing?
Oh, it's Money Spread Monday. Did you not have any blue-face honeys to thumb through, Giggle?
Oh, yeah. That's funny shit.
Yo, you still need my hotspot, bro, for your Android phone?
Alright, bro, chill.
Yo, it's getting kind of late. Isn't your wife and kid gonna be mad at you, bro?
Yo, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
I thought your wife...
Look who I'm fucking again.
I had on ice with them. I watched the ice get thin. Now that she sink or
Hey, she had an attitude in the summer, but she being nice again.
Grand Regent! Grand Regent, this planet is fucking sick, Grand Regent! Grand Regent, come in, please stay. Please. They have motorcycles here, Grand Regent. Motorcycles. Have you ever tried a cigarette, Grand Regent? Oh my God, Grand Regent, they're so good. I'm up to 3 packs a day. Grand Regent, they have goth daddies and Latinas here, Grand Regent. Please, can we stay? Please, Grand Regent. Grand Regent.
Okay, I'm about to start my first stream. How's it going, everybody? Oh, okay, I'm getting swatted. They're coming in my home from top left window. Nice. Oh, they shot my dog. Okay, my childhood dog is dead. Okay, now I'm in prison. I'm rolling with the crew now. Nice. They asked me to hide a blunt object in my asshole. Okay. Alright, I'm moving up in rank. Nice. Just did my first hit. Okay, I'm in a prison riot. Nice. Okay, I've acquired a high level of respect from the OGs. Okay, they released me after years of solitary confinement. Oh, I'm getting a phone call from the inside. Okay, the shot caller just threatened to kill my family. Nice. I'm purposely going back into prison. I'm back in prison. I took out the boss. Nice. Okay, I am now the boss. This is my life now. GG.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right.
But when you go all in on something, I would say that does take conviction. Now, your conviction might be.
How many chairs are you sitting on right now?
One.
Are you all in on the chair? The point really is you put on one pair of glasses. You've got one pair of AirPods right now. You're looking at me through one screen. You're using one microphone. That's a one microphone. Like, you trust it? Is that conviction? Seems kind of scary. Why don't you diversify? Why don't you use 10 microphones? The point really is things in your life. Do you drive in 10 cars at the same time or one car at one time? Do you drive down one street? Aren't you afraid that you're driving down one street? Do you take a different way? You know? So my point really is, if you're you get on one airplane, are you convicted? You put your entire family on the one airplane, aren't you afraid? Asset. Well, Bitcoin is the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business, it's in your family for 37 years, and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money.
Boom! And we are live, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Moongang 222. The train is leaving the station, man. Choo-choo. This is your final chance to join the Crypto Mindset course before it closes on you. Haram, that's it. You can't get in. And sadness awaits because we will no longer be on YouTube for the rest of August. And a good chunk of September, too.
Yeah, it's going to be good. And we're going to be supporting the guys in the Q3 course into the month of October as well. So we'll make sure that everybody gets in on that 4-year cycle low. If it should happen in October, if it happens earlier, even better. But it does look like August is setting up for some good volatility.
Yeah.
What I'm waiting for, because we've been streaming every day for since July 10th. And I'm like, is this a Monday or a Sunday? Kind of feels like a Monday to me, but then I guess we do Moongangs on Sunday. So I'm gonna say it's a Sunday, but what do you call it? I'm gonna wait till Monday, basically tomorrow, the open. We already got the weekly close in here. It's not bullish. I wouldn't say it's hugely bearish, but it's basically not bullish. We've been waiting for Bitcoin to drop pretty much the whole month of July, and it just has been kind of waiting. I think tomorrow will determine probably the trajectory of the next week or two, basically the first part of August. And my assumption has been that will be down.
Right.
And that'll be a great time for us to buy while we're in the webinars for the course. We'll get some really good setups. It'll be great. One of the things that, could be a catalyst to that this week is the Clarity Act not passing, because they literally have until Friday, Senator fucking time, which is what they stop working at like 1 p.m. or some bullshit, probably like that. Like, I don't trust these guys to work till 5 p.m. on a Friday in Washington, right? So yeah, they're pretty much not going to do it. Like I would be shocked if they did get it passed this week. I'm like, well, this is a fucking setup, man.
Yeah.
But I doubt it, just because they don't already have a date planned for when they would vote on it, right? So yeah, if the Clarity Act, basically Monday they say like, hey, we want to get this passed, but we're not getting any dates. As the week goes on, I could see the price going down because of that, possibly, or partially. So we'll see. But we've been waiting to see if there's any big catalysts that start moving Bitcoin down, and we haven't. So that's one thing that you gotta just kind of put in your front of your mind during a bear market, is the fact that we should be lower in price and we're not. That means buyers outweigh sellers. That means this bear market is probably, if you look at the amount of people who are in losses, we have some of the most losses in crypto history right now. When it comes to like long-term Bitcoin holders,
right?
The difference is the percent drawdown has been less, but 5 straight months of down is pretty much what caused more people to be in losses. So if you look at it from Wall Street's perspective, like, how do they give us the same cycle but change it enough so that it throws people off? Well, if we allow the market to go down less, but it went down kind of longer, faster, for the first 5 months of downside that we had from October of last year until February, if we kind of get the most people off sides as possible, then we don't have to nuke it quite as hard to flush people out, because basically just over time they will be forced sellers the longer that they're in losses.
Part of me also thinks they don't want to flush it too low either way, because
it gives their competitors a chance.
It gives their competitors a chance, because it's like, oh, hey, wow, let's just say it nuked to 30, like everyone's dreaming and creaming their pants. Then great, now BlackRock's essentially given the baton for Vanguard getting lower than them.
Yeah. And so their strategy, right, is, okay, so we can't get it that low, because then Vanguard would be able to come in. We did all this work. Fuck, man, we can't do that. But what we can do is we can make it just go straight down, right? Leverage the shit out of it. CZ owes us one. We'll make him the villain, right? And then, over time, people either have to hold through the whole time, or they have to realize those losses. But I think that's the one on-chain metric that I've been seeing around from some, I would say, like respectable crypto Twitter accounts that are just saying there are more people in losses right now in crypto than pretty much at the bottom of any other bear market. right? So where's your Undertaker?
Oh, it's right here. But did I push the wrong? Did I push the wrong mark? I'm sorry.
Both is fine. But like, so because there's a lot of people out there right now saying, well, we haven't gone down that much compared to past bear markets, so there's no way we could be bottoming already. We need to go down to 30,000. We need to go down to 40,000, which the only argument that I've seen to go down to like 39, 40,000 would be to hit close to the bottom of the average cost of electrical mining.
Right.
Globally. That's the only metric I see that I'd be like, okay, I could see you wanting to make the argument for that, but it's similar to the argument of other on-chain metrics that we said, oh, they need to hit this level to peak. Yeah. And they basically had, less, they're kind of having less upside and less downside. They're getting compacted over time as Bitcoin becomes slightly less volatile. So
I can think
not all metrics are going to give you exactly what you're looking for. Basically,
I can think of one or two scenarios that we can go down to that level, but it's like astronomically like bad, like black swans. It's like known unknowns.
Bad for the whole world.
Bad for the whole world. Yeah. Basically, some idiot on Twitter. It's always Twitter. It's always Twitter.
Don't talk about Elon that way.
He's like, I've got 100 Bitcoin on this wallet. Claude, you can't hack it. He added the company in those.
I forgot who that guy was. I saw the tweet.
Could you imagine they hack it? He's like, and then Claude ends, or I should say, Entropic DM's like, we have a lot of power. We just don't use it for evil.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Yeah, that would be bad.
That would right there. That sent us down, bros. That would actually put a little chink in the armor to put more money into Zcash possibly, because there's a lot of there's Solana, the boys, you know which ones I'm talking about. Also some Bitcoiners and some there's actually a lot of Monero money in that as well, because they're obviously there's hedging bets, which is smart. I mean, I would do the same thing as well, but there's quite a lot of chains. I would even put Base in there as well. That's also backing Zcash as well. Now at this point, because it's like, so if Solana and Base are in cahoots, then that means they're going to be in cahoots with Zcash now. But hey, more in the CMC.
A lot more.
Yeah. But if I had to put a number, it's going to be a trillion, give or take a billion or two.
Yeah.
It's going to be like $990 billion. And
right now is $1,055,000,000 or 52,000 for Bitcoin.
I think it might be 51,050 or something like that. Or 59,500.
Oops. I think this is the current supply. Oh, damn.
What?
Like the circulating supply, they used to allow you to just like copy the number. Oh, there it is.
Beautiful.
You had to go looking for it.
Yeah.
A little. If you want, sure.
But Sammy, I might be the only guy talking about this on all of YouTube or anyway. Like most people are not talking about this narrative here that like BlackRock doesn't want Vanguard to get better prices than them. That's why like I'm so confident on we're not going below 40. Unless Satoshi's coins get jacked. And then well that's the one.
Oh, okay. So with current supply, you can show it there, Kyle. It's actually 50 flat.
50 flat?
With current circulating supply. Is that even correct? Wait a minute.
Wait
a minute here. Well, okay. So circulating supply right now is just over 20 million. So let's do it this way.
We crossed 20 million? I would have saw posts everywhere. Aren't we still at 19 million maybe? Am I tripping?
This one has 19.8. CoinGecko has. So yeah, I guess it depends on which data you're looking at, because CoinGecko has 20 million Bitcoin in circulation. This market cap site has 19.86 million Bitcoin in circulation, which I think is close enough. So, all right. So yeah, $51,000 would pretty much get us to a flat trillion.
Yeah.
So like 49, if we got $49,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, that'd be like, a couple billy shy, basically. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think like when we saw one thing that's easy to look at is just to pull out to the weekly chart and look at that summer of 2024, because we had the halving right around this time in April. You can pull me down off there so we can see the whole thing. But we had the halving right around this time here, the end of April 2024. We ran up to just barely, right, a new all-time high area just before the halving. Usually that's 3 or 6 months after the halving when we get that first new all-time high. So that happened a little early, and then we came down, and this is where Germany sold all of its Bitcoin, which was on August 5th, the week of August 5th, 2024, first week of August. And that wick took us down to 49 and some change. You can also see that this wick here that it had tried to pump up to before it went to a new all-time high, right around that same area, right? And then most of the support, though, was happening around 53,000. So back then it was hard to get Bitcoin down. It should be easier technically now because we're in a bear market. But if you look at where we've stopped on these wicks, we stopped here, right in the bottom part of that section. We stopped right here. It's the very bottom part of that section. So if we went one more area down to that bottom part of the very, very bottom part of that section, be about $53,500 or 53,000 flat, somewhere in there would be, pretty significant, even on the weekly chart. Bollinger Bands don't really stop that from going any lower than that, though. But yeah, if you were to like really, really go down until you get to like solid support just from the last cycle, it'd be about 43,000. But you remember, you do also have that top area here from the 21 cycle that also acts as support. So you can also see these peaks here, this peak here, this area here. If we want to properly visualize it, you can turn on your VPVR and let's see. Yeah, right at the bottom of this kind of cliff section here, right around 54, 53. That's the area, maybe down to 51, that whole area there. And this shows you also you have a ton of support from this area, this peak right here of about 47 and some change. So I'm like, if nothing crazy happens, like you said, fundamentally, there's no big change in the world, or there's no big change in the stock market, or there's no big change in general, because right now America's trying to help Japan and Korea, like we've said before, and they're trying to,
and you know how they're doing
stabilize things.
You know how the United States is funding that right now?
No,
they're dumping euros.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Right there, Mika. Right there.
That's what we love to see. So, I like Europe as a place. I just don't like the government. But, anyways, that whole area right there, I just think is the perfect area to get it any lower than 47. I mean, it was a challenge here in that summer, so I do think that would remain a challenge. So if I'm like, okay, where are we gonna go? On a big wick down, maybe 47, and if that happened, we would currently be down how much from here? We are currently 63,200, right on that 200-week moving average. Bitcoin is just chilling right there. And to get down to 47 would be about a 25% drop. So 25% drop for Bitcoin would generally be like at least a 30% drop then for ETH, right? And I'm talking about my more extreme scenario. A 30% drop from here for ETH would bring it to 1,300 flat. Not bad. A nice price to get. If we look at ETH, that would make sense with this area as support, essentially like this section here. So, and then altcoins would be 40 to 50%. Well, I would say 30 to 50%, right? Some of them would be similar to ETH. Some of them would be more extreme. None going down more than 60%. And I'm talking about to the bottom of the bear market, possibly in October, early November, at latest, plus biggest price dip that I think is reasonable based on how much we've held up here on these previous dips where we got some capitulation. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what ends up happening. But here's the beautiful thing about doing the course in August. we have the webinars timed perfectly for if we were to get a nice 60-day cycle low. If we don't, and we just start pumping out of it, even better, right? We can take some good breakout trades there, make faster money technically on breakout trades because you're pretty much in profit right away.
Right.
But then you have to be very quick on the trigger to take profits as well. So, but we're going to be in the middle of webinars, so we'll be quick on the trigger if we need to be. Because I think, we have these contingency scenarios. If this happens, this is the plan for basically how to take a position. If that happens, this is how to, take a position. But I do think, July has given some kind of slow, lazy trades, but August should have more volatility. In my opinion, we have Wall Street coming back from their summer break. Essentially, we have the Clarity Act. Finally, people giving up on it, most likely, and then we'll see some macro stuff. But it's kind of like everybody's back to the desk, so you usually see more action then.
Absolutely. So I saw now I'm 30% drop in ETH gives zero at what arrow at what price. But before I answer that, think about what you said. Like, let's just say we do maximum have 30% more down.
Yeah.
Right.
For ETH.
For ETH, or even in a little bit less for BTC. Right.
Yeah. 25 for Bitcoin.
That's not that big of a difference in current prices.
No.
So that's why it's like take advantage and start DCing. Yes. Obviously, don't go through the whole fucking dry powder bag, but start getting positions now. Start buying coins, and time is your friend right now. This because I'm seeing some people on Twitter is like, I'm not. You guys are retarded for DCing right now, bitch. You're retarded. like what are you talking about? Like, it's like if I was like if me and Charlie were in the tea leaves going like in the cigar leaves here. Oh, dude, we're gonna get like 29 or 28K BTC. I was like, all right, yeah, let's hold it. let's chill the DCA a little bit. Let's just store up more cash and let's buy closer. Like I would probably start the DCAs like closer to like high 30s and start and start laddering down, right?
And if we are at like 49K Bitcoin right now, I'd be like, okay, we have enough time left in the cycle. It's possible.
Right.
But with how little time we have left, I'm like looking less and less likely we get to anywhere near that.
Right. So you can get pretty kind of low prices.
Yeah, I mean for Arrow, when I've looked at the support resistance and stuff before, plus volatility of what would be needed for Bitcoin and Ethereum, I mean you could see with something like some people were asking me between Aerodrome versus other coins and stuff in other chats, and I said you have to give each one a risk profile based on what might they not perform with. So for Aerodrome, the risk profile is what if it doesn't perform with actually coming out on Ethereum layer 1 within a decent amount of time? What if their audits just don't go well? And if the audits don't go well, then they just don't go out. It takes them till January to do it. That would slow it down, and that would give it more downside pressure in the short term because there's some people who jumped into it just for the short-term trades that are kind of getting sick of it. They're looking to move to other assets. So, but yeah, if I look at support resistance on the chart, 20 to 25 cent arrow looks pretty damn low. You need the lighter?
No, I was looking for the cigar cutter.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, all right, cool.
Ask and you shall receive. But yeah, so arrow anywhere below 20 is back up the Brinks truck level if you were to see it. I personally don't think we see that. I think it probably has its bear market low in or just goes and double taps it for a double bottom, which I think was around like 27, 26 cents. So minus 20 below 30 cent arrow, cheap. Below 25 cent, dirt cheap. Below 20 cent, holy shit.
Damn. It's time to ape in, man.
And we do that for all we do that and much more for all 50 coins in the crypto mindset course. So what are the fun if it's a coin that we're like, okay, this isn't a buy opportunity for either a trade or a long-term hold, what type of risk does it have on a fundamental level that most of the market might not see? I think if there's people only doing the charting, they're like, oh, this is going to happen to the asset. And it's like, that's probably the most probable outcome of what can happen to the asset. But what they do or what they fuck up or what they do well, right? That has a huge impact as well. And we talked about that with Zcash recently with what if, the inflation bug was freaking insane You know,
Right.
it could go down to like $200 pretty easily. But it, what do you call it? It needs that fundamental event in order for that to happen. So
Right.
we talk about that with every single coin. Like, what's the risk? You know, like Paul's chain, Richard Hart never coming back.
Yeah,
And then at some point that doesn't become a risk anymore, right?
Yeah, I mean, if things go great, yeah. But then he comes back to sell. No.
Probably.
But here, let me share something real quick.
Chepe said, how much for shots today?
Jesus.
$1 million, my friend. You get us $1 million in cash in a briefcase, and we'll take all the shots you want today.
So
but
this,
otherwise, no.
so this is what I was talking about earlier in the stream. So this CEO challenged Entropic to hack 100 Bitcoins in his wallet, worth about $6 million. Mike Baleshi. Either Entropic AI is terrible at building sandboxes or excellent in marketing or both, but enough with the whole we created hacking monsters games. Do it for real. I put this on a Bitco wallet for you. Go get it. Go get it.
Where does he work again? Or what's his profile?
I'd have to look him up. It's basically
Okay.
Mike Belshi.
I'll look him up. Yeah. Or Kyle. Yeah, go for it.
And this right here. Please, God, please let this happen. This would just be so funny. It'd be terrible. Bro, oh my God.
Oh, he's the CEO of Bitco. Okay.
Oh, he's CEO of Bitco. Oh my God.
I like the
Watch him
confidence.
get fucked on this.
He can afford it, I'm sure.
Oh, no, I know. No, but it's just the implication is like, no, I can hack everything else you got too.
Yeah, which is the entire Bitco, I believe, is a centralized exchange.
Bro, man. This is where ego gets in the way. I mean, I get it. It's a great way to market yourself. Didn't I just say yesterday? Like, this is the Bitco. This is Bitco trying to do crazy marketing in order to try to catch
They're in
him
Sioux
to
Falls, South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Wow.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Really, huh?
South Dakota has no income tax, I believe. So shout out to Bitco.
But the reason they're doing this is because they're trying to beat Coinbase custody right now.
Yeah.
Like Bitco is the two-player basically. Coinbase custody has got a lot of the money right now, but they're gunning for it basically.
That one wasn't hitting.
Which one? No, this is why I get mad with those sometimes. Like,
They're very hit or miss. This one
Yeah.
actually is doing all right, but I still have to off it hard.
but just for that.
Lots of places, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, that would be funny. And Tropic's like, I'm gonna fuck your day up. Can you imagine they tweet us like, Bitco's about to have a fucked day. GG's. Oh, no mention of cold card. It doesn't matter because none of our people were affected.
Yeah.
0.
I don't know one person.
0%. I don't know a person.
I don't know one person who has a cold card wallet in real life.
Yeah. Not like I'm not even in we're being funny or we're just trying to act like
no, we just
verbose
don't know.
or like let's blast trend. You know, no jokes at all. Literally, I don't know a single fucking person on God's green earth that I know personally that has a cold card.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the
only
21,000 students that we've taught over the years. I don't know a single motherfucker who has ever bought cold card. I've never even seen anyone in the chat ever bring this shit up. Not once.
Yeah, the only persons that I would think would have one that we may have run into would be any of the Bitcoin maxis at the Bitcoin conferences.
Yeah.
But even then,
But they never brought it up. They never brought it up.
No, they never brought it up. We would never know. It's probably only 5% of them anyways. So yeah, it's minimal.
Yeah. Well, this one for all my pour out for all my homies who had cold card. reason our people weren't affected by cold
I didn't
card?
know Maddie was in a band.
Alan?
Yeah.
I bet you would. But here's the thing: is that we're not Bitcoin maximalists. So you see, once again, not being a maxi has protected me from getting fucked.
True.
Time and time again. Look, the maximalist thing is good to a point, but like, I can even show you the marketing for it. Like, it's because the cold card was for BTC only. I'm a multi-coiner. I won't let one coin ruin my bull run. And guess what? For a lot of the cold card holders, their bull run has been fucked, or it's been a very salty start.
You know what they're gonna have to do to come back from all that?
Oh my god!
Like
they're gonna start scamming. Ornos are back, baby. Gordon Gecko's back.
Yeah, or I would just say they're gonna have to put their fucking ass in gear to make as much money as they can over the.
But how does someone get
year.
back? Like, imagine you DC it for these years and you've lost.
No,
15 BTC.
you have to work. You have to be like, okay, the next 1 year to year and a half, I'm going to work so freaking hard, you know. But there's only a select few people who can even do that, though, because a lot of those guys, like you're saying, if you're just dollar cost averaging for that whole time on a regular job, yeah, you're not getting it back.
You have to launch something. You have to do
something pretty
extreme, or a crypto business. You'd have to have something insane.
Yeah, if you have an online business, easier to do so. But yeah, no, you have to go hard in the paint and whatever it is.
Let me find it for you guys.
I would not suggest robbing a bank. Watch Cold Card inspires all these guys that were white hat hackers are like, fuck it, I'm going to become a black hat now.
No, a lot of them do. Like,
there are some that will turn.
Bitcoiners pretend like, oh, I'm so moral. Then they get fucked, and then they'll do immoral shit. They will. Yeah. They will, because you know why? It's not because they're maxis. It's because they're fucking humans. They're humans.
Predictable behavior.
Here it is. All right. So this is straight off their website, which I'm pretty sure they took it down now. So Cold Card Q, Bitcoin only, open, verifiable, reproducible. Cold Card MK5. I guess I'm Mortal Kombat 5. Bitcoin only, fatality to their users. Open, verifiable, reproducible. Trezor Safe 5, which is the one we recommend, which is the Trezor Model 5. Scam coins plus tokens. Bad. Open source security design. They at least had a like, all right, we got to give them one. Nah, that shit. Scam coins plus tokens. Closed source. Tangent Wallet. I'm shocked Tangent Wallet got a shout out here, but they're like, he imagines like, hey, we got one more slot open for one of the wallets we're shitting on. You want to be on it? It's only 30 grand. You want the spot? All right, fuck. It's what the fuck?
You want to get shit on by us?
You want to get shit on by us? But now we're putting you on the same pedestal as Trezor. No, and you think I'm joking around? These companies do this.
Oh yeah.
They're like, this is gonna be our thing. We're shitting on you, but do you want to be put up there with the big dogs? Got to play that big dog money.
You want to look like a player.
Auction it off.
And you know, it's like you know, it says like an intern, like Kyle's intern or something at the company of Cold Card would be like, Kyle's like auctioning it out, never tells the company, puts the 30K in his pocket. That's how some of these shit happen, bro.
This is how I get my bonus.
Closed, firmware, open sourced app. I mean, like, but that's the problem. Is like I really didn't even hear about this at all because it was just I have heard of Bitcoin only ones. Like I think Trezor and Ledger do sell Bitcoin onlys,
right?
But it's kind of limited. Personally, like I like
yeah, they only make them because those guys like, you know, give them good word of mouth, and then they buy a bunch of them.
It's Crypto Dave's like, it's so sad they marketed it as the safest hardware wallet available.
Would you? What does that tell you?
Yeah.
What does that tell you? Action over words, my friends.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah. Scam coins. Hubris comes for all of us. Yeah. It's true. That's such a great name for an account, Hubris. That's a great account name. But anyway, you can pull this back up. But yes. Terrible. Yikes. But you know something Ivan on Tech said that like the cold card hack was probably our version of the FTX cycle. Maybe. I think
every version that we've gotten so far has been pretty
Yeah.
It's like Bitmart goes down. BitMEX goes down.
It was already dead.
Cold Card goes down.
A little more, but
Nexo gets the Mika approval.
Fucking Clarity Act doesn't go across.
Everyone's trying to put like everyone's trying to put like this cube into the round hole somewhere just to make sure, like, just to say that stuff. But I get it. Like, we're trying to, like, because it's the most recent memory was that last big crash there because it was so substantial in 21.
Yeah.
But
that was even in itself rare. You go back to the 2018 cycle.
It was boring.
Yeah, it was very boring. And I don't even remember what did bring Bitcoin below 6,000 eventually. Like, what was the actual event that caused the capitulation? It was so whatever that I don't even remember.
I don't even remember anymore. Yeah. Fuck, what was it? It was
because I do remember it falling over the edge of the cliff, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell some more on exchange or whatever. But I don't like usually. Well, I guess the only thing I can remember on a fundamental level that I do absolutely remember in 2018 is when they started in China, because China had the biggest mining farms, right? When they were starting to roll over ant miners with steamrollers in parking lots, because the miners got basically so screwed that they couldn't keep their operation going. So they took all the miners out of their warehouse, put them in the parking lot, and just steamrolled them. Like when that happened, and that happened with multiple Chinese mining companies. When that happened, I was like, okay, some miners are going bankrupt here. Some miners can't stick in the game. That was actual like a fundamental event, but that's the only thing I can truly remember from 2018 of what would bring it down.
So share my screen, Kyle. This is just fun. This is I really feel sad for, like, I'm not happy what happened to, like I'm not, at no point I'm not dancing on any graves. Like, I'm sad because real people are affected by this. But like,
yeah.
Let me pull this up. Shout out to Crypto Lark here. 8 years of stacking gone. I think I'm just going to move on.
No.
I believe in Bitcoin. Holding it gave me peace of mind because my country has faced several FTF sanctions. I was glad to find a kind of money that cannot be censored, debased, because I just want to protect myself from money printing. My country's weak and inflated currency compared to the dollar. I'm 39. I was hoping to have a good financial cushion before a 50, but today my 2 BTC were drained. Oh my God, bro. Losing my Bitcoin has changed my mindset. It's no longer about finishing the race first. At this point, I just want to finish it. I'm losing my Bitcoin feelings.
Losing my Bitcoin probably feels like, and they probably continue maybe, but yeah, man, that's brutal.
And he's in a country where, like, I mean, that was painstakingly DCA'd.
Yeah, getting over 100K in an area like that, yeah, probably.
Yeah. And the thing is, 2 BTC, like, even I would have been like, yeah, you can leave it on one device. I get that. You know, there's a whole push now to, like, why are we even trusting Trezor? Just use hot wallets and use, paper wallet basically.
Yeah,
and just be safety. And there is
the paper wallet is like, okay, I'm going to make one new paper wallet every year. That's when I'm going to move these coins, right? But like, I'm not going to.
I like new wallets every cycle personally.
Yeah, but if you do a new paper wallet, like you literally can't move those tokens. You're just going to be sitting on them, right? You're not going to be like, oh, hey, the market's doing something, I'm gonna go sell some Bitcoin or buy some extra. Like,
Crypto Lark followed me. I didn't see that.
Oh, nice. You're literally just going to basically have what do you call it? That money not moving for a very long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, because like you said, you once a cycle changing the address, sure, but like if you're just sitting and holding your Bitcoin for the whole cycle, like I get it that you can do that, but you're probably missing out somewhat, but. Yeah, I mean, it is secure.
So let me think. If he bought 8 years ago, he started buying in 2018. So he was starting DCAing around $3,000 to $5,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just brutal, man. But
RIP.
RIP, man. I mean, but interesting. Let me pull this up real quick. Yeah, sorry. It's just kind of that put a little bit of a negative twinge on the stream a little bit, but like, you know,
if you want me to pull something up, let me know. I got plenty of stuff on the back end here.
Yeah. But pull this up, Kyle. So Gary Cardone has something to say about why he's buying millions of dollars of Bitcoin and how the rich live.
You're not buying $80,000 Bitcoin. I really wish you would sell it and just get out of our way, because like just holding on to it like you're a grandmother and doing nothing with it, I don't get it. Because you are going to sell it. And if you don't sell it and you leave it to your kids, they're going to sell it. It's going to get sold or lost. I don't now. The reason I like it so much is I have no idea what else.
I love how the video is sponsored by Trezor.
Let me move the little thing.
Just lose your
That's
seed
fine.
phrase as soon as you don't let your kids sell it. Just don't give it to them at all. Like,
Yeah.
let me go back a little bit.
Because you are going to sell it. And if you don't sell it and you leave it to your kids, they're going to sell it. It's going to get sold or lost. I don't now. The reason I like it so much is I have no idea what else I would do with the money. Like the world is, Bitcoin is very simple to understand compared to the rest of the world. If you ask me all these other questions on any other investment thesis, we'd all be running to Bitcoin. Okay. I have no clue what IBM is worth, man. I don't have any idea how to value Visa. Okay. A corrupted company, parasitic to consumers. How do you value that? I don't know how to value Palantir. I know how to value 16 million one of a kinds. That I think I can do. Okay. But I can't value OpenAI run by a complete psychopath. I wouldn't give you $1 for that company, man, because it's got human error risk to it. What if Vitalik?
Here we go. He was on such a good track, and then now you're like, all right, time to shut down my biggest competitor. God, fuck, man. Fucking, and he's not a maxi too, because he's in Solana. He's another shitcoin. So like, but fuck. But absolutely everything he said here is in a way right. Like it's such an easy thesis to understand. What I mean, this is also why a lot of Bitcoin maxis are simple jacks in a lot of ways, and also you have a really, I mean, you always have the spectrum, right? But it's like I just got to figure this thing out. Once I have it figured out, it doesn't change at all.
Yes.
So I can basically shit on other people for not understanding Bitcoin.
Mhm.
He's like porters and shit. They don't even have one BTC. How do you value 16 million individuals? I think I can do that. 16 million BTC in circulation. Because of 20, there's 20. If I think it is, I think you were right, Charlie. It was 20 million
Just
and
over.
60,000 BTC, but 16 or 17 million of that is actually circulating. The rest are just lost.
Yeah.
And some of them are Satoshi's coins and, and
It
stuff
depends
like that.
on like what you're trying to calculate. Are you trying to calculate the scarcity of it? If people are going to buy and sell it? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's not Grant Cardone. That's Gary Cardone. That's Grant Cardone's brother, older brother. So
yeah, from when we met him at Art Basel in Miami one time.
2 years ago?
Yeah, I think 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, it must have been in 23 actually.
Yeah,
23, yeah.
But he looks a little less like, I don't know, healthy.
It looks like it was Zempic face a little bit. Little bit.
That'd be the probably good thing, right? If it could be something different, but if it's something other than that, it's probably worse. But
yeah, but also you're getting older and stuff. I mean, it's late nights, and I don't know if he drinks. I don't think so, but like maybe he drinks a little bit,
smoke cigars,
or back in the it's just wear and tear, But also, it's like I mean, I'm guessing he's in his 60s or 70s. I mean, it's hard to like maintain.
Oh yeah, for sure. I just compared to like a couple of years ago. Yeah.
But he did look a lot younger 3 years ago. But I mean, this is also crypto ages you. So like, I mean, maybe it's on point actually. Fuck. But let's see the shit talking about Vitalik. I want to hear this now.
Because it's got human error risk to it. What if Vitalik falls out of his airplane at 2 a.m. in the morning? Ethereum will get crushed.
Bruh.
Okay.
Bruh.
But he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. We've said this. This is true.
Don't put that juju on Vitalik.
Yeah.
Goddamn, bro.
Not at 2 in the morning, maybe 4 in the morning.
No.
Angel numbers me.
Yeah.
No.
That's that's how he goes out. Some shit like that. Fuck, bro.
Don't get in helicopters.
Yeah.
Gotta clone
Ethereum will
Vitalik.
get crushed. Oh, if Sailor fell out of bed, I don't think Bitcoin would get crushed if Sailor died.
Yes, it would too. Yeah,
it would have some volatility for sure, because there'd have to be an unwinding of the company and different stuff. So
that's actually a real that's actually a legit that's a known. That's Sailor dying, not good. It wouldn't kill Bitcoin, but like it would like throw things into flux. Like what's going to happen with the coins? Are they just going to be sold off over time? Yeah,
It's a new market maker.
And then you also lose that Bitcoin champion. Like how do you replace Sailor? for BTC? Like, who's gonna step up to be like?
Yeah, it's gonna be a while. I mean, he filled a void after. Oh, wait, Roger Ver was before Saylor
Yeah.
in terms of like the Bitcoin frontman, but then it was several years between them
without really.
Who's going to be doing
Crypto asset. Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
Damn. That's pretty brutal. But I mean, he's not completely wrong.
And well, at some point, all these industry figures, I mean, we're all human, right? We're all going to die at some point. Speaking of which, the cigar man now. But what do you call it? Yeah. So, I mean, we're going to have that type of passing of the torch and stuff like that. The time where it usually is, what do you call it? Like the most shocking to the market is when it's unexpected.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, I got some news here from $24. So he's launched a mock-up website of how his new project Wick is going to look. So Wick XYZ, which I believe is going to be airdropped to everyone in Shadow, which is really cool. So let's check out the website, how it looks like. Okay, so we got lit, USDC, Ethereum, USDC, lit, WLit. This is interesting. He's got stocks on here.
Yeah, by that time, it will be what do you call it? The CFTC or the SEC or both might push across their own legislation if the Clarity Act doesn't get passed. So that could be a thing.
What's up with these yields, bro? They should be higher. What the fuck? But Tesla USDC is actually kind of crazy. So I guess the main difference now between like Shadow and this is they've added a bit of an AI component to it. I don't know what I'm doing, but create this for me so I want to. Okay, that's what you do. All right, cool. This is giving me vibes that it's going to have. This is giving me AI bot vibes. That you have a wallet set up and then it's doing it for you instead of you clicking on it, but you are still writing it out.
Is it that you're just asking what to do and then it's executing it, or is it doing it automatically? That's the difference.
You're asking it to. It's like
that's not so bad as long as it doesn't do it automatically.
Because you said swap, so it's like. What you could say, like 1 BTC to Ethereum, what's the ratio? And it would just tell you, but you're like, since you said swap, that's the sell word.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you had to at least input it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Interesting. Simple, cool, but that's the first. That's the first like mock-up show of like what it's gonna look like.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. Very cool. What the fuck? Oh, sorry.
His shadow found a bottom. Man,
I think it did already.
Man. How far off of its bottom is it?
And I think a good chunk. I mean, it jumped up pretty good a while ago. No, but it's been a minute since I've seen.
Pull it up. I only have Sonic on here right now.
Right here, let me look. Dun, 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 dun. What if Vitalik steps down and someone like CZ replaces him? That'd be bullish. Well, or not. I don't think he's gonna step. Well, I don't really think he could really step down for another 8 years. Really. Oh, what am I doing? Where's Sonic at? Sonic.
Basically, TradFi has to already be established.
Yeah, the first chart that I saw, and it didn't look like it bounced at all yet, but I'm gonna go to CoinGecko and double check. But
yeah.
Go to
Oh,
the,
it gave,
go
yeah,
to the
it
weekly
gave,
chart.
Weekly. Yeah, it gave back a lot of the gains it did earlier in the year.
1 week. Yeah. And press the little log right there. Oh yeah, nah, no bounce yet.
No bounce yet. There what I mean, if you look at it on the daily, how we were looking at before, though, let me. Yeah, it shot back up here to like, basically $1. We got up to $1 and then came back down to like 44 cents, but still not at the. Probably, I'd say that's a 40 cent.
Okay, so the million mark.
Yeah, the million mark. So
Yeah,
it's
so there's a lot of volatility there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It 2.7x up the bottom, but it's given back most of it. It's up 30% from that bottom, though. So it is slightly above the bottom, but it's not
it's
really
just
in that.
the
It's
percentage
bleeding still.
Yeah, the percentages down have been pretty significant.
Yeah. Oof. Oh my god, this I don't even. I probably shouldn't show this, but it's fucking hilarious. I don't think I will. Yeah, the cold card stuff, man. That's crazy, man.
You want to see a hilarious video?
Sure, that'd be funny.
Let's go. This guy here. So this is the OC retard, Ben McKenzie.
Ben McKenzie.
This is the guy that, he's always saying he basically wrote a book in 21. They basically had him write a book. Some publisher probably wrote it and then said, hey, just rep this book and be a good actor and go say how trash Bitcoin is as an investment. I just remember hearing like he was on NPR, he was on like freaking CNBC. He went on a media tour for his book just saying how trash crypto is, how trash Bitcoin is, that it's all going to zero and, it's a Ponzi scheme. And he was saying this when Bitcoin was maybe, under 50,000 at some point, right? And then recently has gone above 125 and he's still talk shit. I'm like, bro, like just give it up already, but he won't. So here he is talking shit about, what do you call it? Crypto going into the Clarity Act. So let's hear what this asshole has to say.
They know their position is bad. They also know they need to pass this bill right now. Because if they don't get this bill passed and the Democrats take back the House, they'll have a much better, much more leverage to negotiate something that's actually reasonable when it comes to cryptocurrency. So they need.
How is what they have right now for the Clarity Act not reasonable when they have ethics put in for everybody who hates Trump anyway? So half the time this guy's just literally talking out of his ass.
Need to pass it right now. I really appreciate your work on this issue, Senator Van Hollen, as well as Senator Blumenthal. Thank you, Senator Durbin, for being here. I am scared to death that 7 Democrats, maybe it's even 6 now, is all that's necessary to get this bill passed. You cannot be against Trump's crypto corruption and then vote for a bill that enables that corruption to continue.
It literally would not enable that corruption to continue. And he's going down the Elizabeth Warren route, just a little less cunty.
Right.
Right. He is basically saying his interpretation, not based on facts or what's actually written in the Clarity Act, but based on his political leanings, which are more the Elizabeth Warren type. But let's listen to the last part.
Those two things are just fundamentally in conflict. So I hope that, and I see Senator Murphy's here as well. So we've got some good allies on our side, but I hope that members of the Democratic Caucus are paying attention.
So why and when do we start listening to this washed up actor from a old terrible Fox show that was cool for maybe like 3 years?
What show?
The OC.
They're never cool. Who the fuck watches the OC?
It was popular. It was on there. It's kind of like chicks watching. What's that movie called with vampires?
Who's this dude? Was he a gay character?
He was the main character. But what?
Oh, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's aged a lot. I mean, I guess it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago.
Maybe he looks good for his age now. I'm not
Oh
gonna,
no, his
not gonna, not gonna
hairline's
lie.
impeccable. I'm not.
Yeah,
on the hair.
but I would say like he is a B actor, like B level actor, absolutely. Why in the hell is anybody listening to him on Capitol Hill?
Yeah,
like they have shifted. They're like, okay, you're a decent enough actor that people will believe you. You have a degree in finance as an actor. That's amazing. People will believe anything you say now, right? It's like, I don't know. They're trying to give him like, make it look like he's like with Elizabeth Warren politically. He's, they're trying to put him like he's Paul Krugman or something, like, who's not even a good economist to begin with. I forgot what he said about it, but he said some shit about the internet. He said some shit about Bitcoin back in the day. But I don't know, man. Who the hell is listening to this guy? But he's going to continue to be the plant of all plants, I guess, when it comes to crypto. But yeah, the amount of people actually listening to him, I would be surprised by. But then, Kyle, let's pull this one up here. But then we have somebody who actually knows what the hell they're talking about, the head of the SEC. Let's hear what he has to say.
Well, I'm optimistic that Congress will pass the Clarity Act, and we're doing all we can to help them answer their questions and provide technical assistance. But ultimately, statute is the way to future-proof something. We are ready, willing, and able to come out with rules, that address the same issues in Clarity and other aspects of the crypto market. And I think that it behooves us to do that, either to implement the Clarity Act, or if something should not happen in Congress, then we stand ready to provide that. But ultimately, we need the certainty of a statute that will help future-proof, so that we have clear direction and to go for.
Yeah.
So basically, if the Clarity Act doesn't pass, we're going to pass something regardless that'll allow the banks to do what they need to do during the current administration. And then after the next presidential election in 2028, then in 2029, they'll revisit it and they'll say, hey, do we find a way to put this into law? Or, do they try to, roll back what the SEC and SEC or SEC and CFTC decide to do here? But we were talking about timing before about when that would happen. I mean, midterms happen in November. Then the new people come in by January, end of January at latest. So maybe January, February, March, that'd be the time where they try to pass something. But it just depends on, how much Wall Street needs more guidance in order to come out with all the 24/7, 365 finance rails through crypto that they need, right? Do they need that in place by the end of the year because they're trying to roll it out quick, because they are coming out with that through the DTCC mostly in October? Or, can they wait a few months? If that's the case, then February or March, I would say, is probably about when this they say, okay, we're just going to put something in. But so you got the last 6 to 8 months has been a lot of lip flapping on Capitol Hill.
Yeah,
a lot of lip flapping and basically zero results. I saw somebody else put the idea out there that the Republicans don't want the Clarity Act to pass because basically going into midterms, they want to say, give us some money and we'll pass it. We promise.
They promise.
Right? But I would say most crypto people will be like, no, fuck you. Like, we're voting for anybody but you. All of you guys, right? So it was Anthony Scaramucci who was saying we need it to have a vote on the floor on it this week just to see, who votes what. So because if they're asking for money going into midterms and they haven't done shit on it, they said, well, we kind of support it, right? And then he said, he's but Anthony Scaramucci has a big axe to grind against a lot of people in Washington. So he's also saying that out of the hope that he sees a lot of volatility in the elections. So, but it's interesting to kind of see okay, what will be the different effects that we see. But yeah, crypto at the end of the day doesn't really care. Like, crypto's like, okay, that happens, price go up a little bit. If that doesn't happen, prices go down a little bit. But it doesn't really shake Bitcoin or Ethereum off of what it already has going for it for the 4-year cycle. So, yeah. But long story short, screw Ben McKenzie.
In other news, share my screen, Kyle. We have Donald J. Trump talking about why we are selling euros and propping up the yen. Interesting. Let's hear what he has to say. And obviously, he's going to say something funny.
Mr. President, why is the U.S. hesitating to support the Japan yen at this time?
To support who?
To support the Japanese currency.
Because we have a good relationship with Japan. We're very strong, very, very strong financially. They are, they have a weakening yen, and they wanted a little bit of help. And we're always there for Japan. Japan's been very good to us, with the exception, of course, of Pearl Harbor.
Mr. President,
They were not good.
What is the U.S. getting out of that agreement?
Financial benefit. Financial benefit. It's also good for the world economy. But we make, like when we did with Argentina, I got criticized. We made $25 billion on that deal. On Venezuela, we make hundreds of billions of dollars. I make good deals. Intel, I made $75 billion for the country. I didn't make for me, I made for the country. Intel, I backed Intel. It's the hottest stock right now on the New York stock, on the various stock exchanges. So we made about 75 to 80 billion dollars. Japan wanted to. It was really more than anything else. It was a signal of friendship.
You said
Because the yen is weakening, and the dollar is doing great. The fact is, our country is doing great. Everybody wants help from our country.
You said the
Well, he's not completely wrong there.
Yeah, I mean nothing too crazy by his standards.
Yeah, but he kind of said like it helps the world economy. Yeah, which is true. It's like and part of that is that.
Mr. President, why is the U.S. hesitating to support?
Sorry, a lot of traders are borrowing money in Japan in order to buy other assets and stuff. So then they need to continue doing that basically. So I get it. Not bad. Gotcha. Let me pull up the old crypto price to see what we're doing right now. Let's see here. There we go. Bam. Let's see. So we got a 63K BTC. It's all over, Charlie. That's it.
All going to zero.
1865 Merlot. Vintage Rothschild. Ethereum. Athena, LOL. For Algorand. A little bit for Cardano. Not bad. Zcash is recovering a little bit. Still under $500, but still
holding up
and stuff. But I don't know. If I were you, man, I'd at least hold 2 Zcash. I don't know. Just however long it takes. I think it's worth having 2 at least or more. I feel like it's going to get repriced in the next few years very well to the upside. Wantondo. Let's see for the 7 days here. Oh, actually, Cardano's actually done not bad. 13% for the week so far. It's a little something. It's like a little.
I think it's a rolling 7 days, maybe.
Yeah. Venice token is good. I like seeing this down.
It's sitting pretty at like 11 and some change.
Yeah. Let me see that.
There.
Let's check out that Cardano, the standard. We go year to date. Let's see where you at. Oh yeah, here we go. 40 cents.
Wee.
So it's down 50%. It's down 50%. What was the low here? I can't even see it. There we go. 14. Yeah, it's about right. That's not terrible. Yeah, so it's up a little bit. It's up a little bit. I mean, let me look at last month. He was cry-fagging a lot. Yeah. Bet you if we look at all the interviews where he was cry-fagging, like this is probably where it was at.
Probably, yeah.
So wait, is this only like a couple days ago? Yeah, then it's gone up on a nice little bit. I mean, cry-fagging marketing works, man.
Mm-hmm.
It does work. It's better to have attention than no attention. Not too shabby. Cardano reportedly preparing for a network upgrade. Oh, okay. That'll probably help too. Interesting. Actually, I haven't seen Pudgy Penguins in a minute. Let me look where we at. Where we at year to date? About 1.3 cents. So it's down 50% or more, basically. Whee. Let me look in terms of market cap just to verify. Okay. So I'll just round it to 850. So 850. The current. Yeah, wow, that's a big drop actually.
What was it at now?
372.
Oh, that is
so
yeah.
$500 million lost in market cap. 66% drop. That's a decent drop. So Pudgy's at like it's basically at its all-time lows right now. Cycle wise so far. Yeah, I mean literally. I mean yeah, it was just slightly lower here, barely, but it's basically at the same low as like February 5th.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. It's actually went lower on July 3rd. Yeah.
Just a bit, right?
But it's right in the pocket right here. But that also the reason that like I wouldn't like you could do a DCA if you like Pudgy Penguin, but like on the next turn down that we do end up getting, this is gonna go to like 50% of a penny. Give or take. Yeah, 50% a penny, which will take so the bottom for this could be like 280 million market cap to like low threes on the market cap on this.
That's extremely low for
Pudgy.
Essentially, I call it a meme coin. It's not really a meme coin, but kind of
it's a meme plus.
Yeah.
Meme coin. Yeah, because it is a meme coin.
Meme coin with some fundamentals. Yeah, pretty much. But I mean,
what's a
think about how big it is in terms of knowledge, mind share in crypto, and how low anything below 500 million is. Extremely cheap.
So it went to 420. Literally, it went to 4.2 cents. Currently at 60. So roughly that's a 8x to get back to all-time highs. Do you know how many X's eHex has to get to a penny? 10x.
Oh, not too bad. I thought it was going to be more than that.
No. It's at a penny right now, basically, right? Oh, no, it's at a tenth of a penny. Sorry, tenth of a penny right now. To get back to its all-time high, it has to do a 560x. Sheesh! if we can just hit like, even if we only hit like 10% of that, like, hey, it's a lot, bro. I did the calculations, man. If this shit got to like 3, 4, 5 cents, Jesus Christ, man.
Maybach music.
Better go crazy. And Cash Cat's actually down. So this is the darling, you guys, the darling of Robinhood. And from a top of 20 cents, what I would imagine that's 200 million market cap. This is down substantial. This is about down
75%,
75, 80%. Yeah. I think it'll still do it. So this has still got one more, at least one more pump and stuff. It can pump back and stuff. So if this is purchased correctly, there will be some money, really big money that can gain on Cash Cat, actually. And Cash Cat, it looks like Cash Cat and Tendies are the only safe ones with maybe a risk play into Index. Index is kind of interesting as well, just because you can trade stocks on there on Robinhood. So like, all right, on chain, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, actually, I'll pull up the Robinhood memes real quick. We haven't looked at. I mean, it's the last show. I mean, might as well, you know.
I just found a good Jim Cramer clip.
Oh no, fuck that. Play that.
No, you want to play that first, or?
Oh, play that. That's just more hilarious. I'll get to the Robinhood memes. I mean, that was like, oh, that's gold. Let's go to that.
Last night on Mad Money, who's this guy? Some guy from IBM, I'm guessing. All right, so the yen lines up with where it was at. Sometimes I look at what was the price of Bitcoin to see, like, sometimes, right, they give you like the old video from like 9 months ago, but this one looks like it is relevant because it is at most recent Bitcoin price. So Jim Cramer, do your worst.
I have some crypto. When I think about the equations that people tell me could never be cracked to get to my crypto, it sounds to me like the University of Chicago announcement. Should I be more careful?
I think that you should give yourself 3 or 4 years, and at that point, I would get rather paranoid about it.
Really? 3 or 4 years? That's not that long.
No, that's not that long.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Look at fucking Jim's face here. He's like, "Oh my god, how do I sell all my Bitcoin? The guy from IBM just told me Quantum's gonna come out and destroy this shit." Like, bro, the one thing I will say is that guy from IBM, right? He's a Jeet, so he probably knows what he's talking about.
I realize I'm waiting. Ethereum, not really, maybe even worse. So I think that people have to take this man seriously because they're doing commercial quantum. This Chicago study basically cracked a number. It did an equation that no one thought could ever be solved. So that isn't that also what you think about Bitcoin? Now, there'll be people in Bitcoin who say, look, I don't know what you're talking about, Jim. You don't know anything. I don't have to know anything. I asked the questions. I didn't give the answer. But Arvin Christian knows quantum incredibly. He knows Bitcoin and quantum. And I'm going to sell mine.
You are?
Yes, absolutely.
Really? Just on what he said?
Anytime Jim Cramer says, "I'm going to sell my Bitcoin,"
oh, it's in, bros.
Bro,
we're here. It's in, bro. I'm about to do I'm about to actually smoke a real cigar.
We've been saying to DCA. Oh, you got to keep the video. We're gonna play the rest. We've been saying to DCA.
Oh, there's more. There's more gold.
Oh, there's more gold.
Oh my god.
There's a little bit more. We're only about 2/3 of the way through this video right now.
I'm gonna smoke a Nicolas Fuentes.
Oh, can you hand me the other one?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
A Nicolas Fuentes. It's not a Nicolas Fuentes, but but an A Fuentes cigar right now. Should be fun.
But shit, man, reverse Kramer never fucking fails.
It doesn't fail.
Never. Well, I shouldn't say never, but mostly.
Mostly. Almost entirely, almost never, just in case and yes.
Yes, exactly. Something like that.
Something like that.
But all right, let's listen to the last
That's
part.
a good cigar. That's a good cigar.
Yeah, it looks good actually.
He's the man. He's the man. 3-4 years, David. You know when 3-4 years is gonna happen?
By the way,
tomorrow?
Did he give you any reassurances in terms of what happened last quarter?
I felt yes. I don't know if we have a little sound about how things are going since then, but yeah.
Okay, we don't have that.
We're laughing behind him.
It made me feel
like that a little bit, Charlie. We have a chance
at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the stock's way overdone for the downside.
All right. Well, important interview there. Let's come back.
Let's come back. So Jim Cramer's super serial here. Miguel wanted to go back and see
Go
this
back
part
a little
right
bit.
here. I think it was this.
He
part
said
right
something
here.
ridiculous, and the bitches start laughing behind him. I was like, it caught my eye.
Did he give you any reassurances in terms of what happened last quarter?
I felt yes. I don't know if we have a little sound about.
This is back in this part.
Even the bitches know he's fucking bullshit. He's like, they give him resurgence. Yeah. The chicks start losing their mind in the background.
The amount of cackling right there.
Oh, someone's got to put a meme out there of that. That's incredible. We just discovered some gold here.
That's funny.
Oh my god, man.
Oh, nice. We have Trevor out here saying smoking a Drew Estate.
Yeah.
Watching. Cheers, dudes. Cheers to you, man. Appreciate you.
There you go, brother. I think Kyle's smoking Monte Cristos. I got an A Fuentes.
Which one's this one again?
That is the torpedo from A Fuentes.
Yeah, I think I had
Grand Reserve.
Similar one. I think I had that one last time. Yeah. I
think yours. I think it says it's somewhere over here. I forgot which one it is. This is the Pyramid NT.
Okay, nice. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
But yeah, long story short, Jim Cramer is like, okay,
crypto.
How can we FUD crypto anymore so I can buy more Bitcoin? Because he says he's going to sell, but this motherfucker's out here buying.
He's buying.
Right? He's absolutely buying. But he's like, how can I FUD this more to get it cheaper? All right, get the guy from IBM, the guy I would say IBM probably is one of the biggest American companies that actually has had a lot of traction with actual quantum computing verifiably. Like you have to, I think, apply to their research center or something if you want to like use the open source quantum stuff that they have. Like if you want to do that for your college research or whatever it is, right? University research. So, I mean, they're throwing everything at Bitcoin right now in terms of from the media perspective to try to shit on it. And Bitcoin's just like, whatever, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever. So yeah, that was a good old Jim Cramer clip for everyone right there. But you were saying about Robin Hood.
I completely lost my train of thought with that. That show is incredible. Yeah, I got it. Give me 1 second. Freaking hilarious, dude. Charlie tried to get a haircut today, but he it's the universe is conspiring.
May or may not be scheduled for Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific
Hey,
Standard Time.
hey,
I had to link the
hey,
elephant. Just before webinar.
Save it for the CFC, Charlie. You're giving it away.
Where's? Oh, you don't have it on this one, Kyle. Go to mine, Kyle.
Yeah, here we go.
1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on a Tuesday. Just before webinars, so we can all buy the dip. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. So if you look at a lot of the memes kind of out here right now, not really anything. I mean, besides virtuals, but virtuals protocol, that's fine. But like Cash Cat's the main meme right here. A lot of the ones that kind of came in earlier, and so like Tendies is holding up pretty okay. I don't know.
Oh, where'd you put it?
Oh. Tendies holding up pretty good and stuff like that. I think as well. Like, index is okay. There's a couple. Yeah, it's about 6.9 and stuff. Let's see what that index has done. I haven't seen it in a while. Jesus, let me go. This may not be the correct chart here. I don't think so. Nope. I gotta find the right one for index. But actually, let me look at Tendies. Yeah, that's about right. So bought here, sold here. Haven't bought back in yet. This turned into a very delicious amount of Ethereum for me.
Yeah, it looks like it still wants to kind of fluctuate around, maybe go slightly lower.
But this is more of a hardcore meme that like the Bitcoin, not the Bitcoin maxes, but the Robin Hood guys from Wall Street Bets really like. So this is like that's why I was joking around every time I'm at dinner somewhere. I was like, I did a 20x on chicken nugget memes.
Yeah, put that on log right there.
Sure.
The corner. Oh, maybe that not quite as good, but so that second peak just before that one right there.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, meme coins when they do make their first major dip, they like to come back to the most recent high.
The wick of the high or the body of the candle, you think?
It depends.
Oh, it depends.
It just depends.
Okay.
I mean,
it is meme coins. Yeah, it is meme coins.
If it doesn't, I mean, there's a way to know whether which one's more bullish, right? If it goes to the bottom of that section,
right,
or a little lower, okay, that's going to take some time to rebound, right? But if it holds up where it's at now, or just on the top of that wick, so it barely goes and taps it, then usually that's
a pretty
bullish. So the higher it holds up, the more bullish it is, essentially.
Because that's a pretty high. Because the tip of the tip of the wick right there is about 8 million market cap. The bottom's about like 5.5 million.
That's a good range. And it got up to how high?
It got up to 30 million.
Yeah, that's a 5 to 8.
34 million.
Yeah, 5 to 8 is a great range. Actually, 5 to 10 is probably a pretty good range for it to find its low. But if it holds up like it is right now and it doesn't dip much more than that, which I kind of doubt, but if it did, that'd be even more bullish.
Yeah.
So
I think I lied. I think I still have 20% of my position, but it's nowhere near. Like I sold 80% of it.
Yeah,
but like you gotta take the dubs. But you see, I still have a position. So like if this shit, I mean, if it ends up just going bananas, and I'm happy. I'm
free
like,
money.
Yeah, free money.
Yeah, and if it goes down, then you can take some of the profits that you had and put it back in and run it up again. Like, either way, it's good.
So I've been looking for a lot of coins, and I got other. I just don't want to see all the coins right now because I want to save them for the CMC. But there's ones I have looked in here that I think that have some shots, but also it's starting to run out of some steam now. We're running out of steam now, kind of, and stuff like that. So I mean, Cash Cat for sure you want to buy because it has a great chance of going back to its all-time high and higher. But on the run, but you just want to buy it really cheap because I mean. If we're done bottoming and we start kind of lazily going back up, then all right, cool. Then you could probably buy here in the 40 million on Cash Cat and be pretty relatively safe. But like I just got a feeling it could touch like 30 to 20 million, and that's a significant. That's like an extra. That's literally you buy that correctly, you're doubling your profit. Jesus, what? I just saw that. I don't even know what that is. I was just me with that guy breakdancing on the fucking table at the kids' party.
Don't let me distract you, Miguel.
Charlie's distracting. So chicken nuggets pay. Yes, they do. But do the tendies pay? The nuggies pay? Hand me the lighter.
The nuggies always pay. I haven't even lit mine yet. Goddamn.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I was going to.
You're too busy watching chicks crash out. You too could do that in the crypto mindset course. That's right. Crash out or make out, man. Let's read some super chats real quick. So we got Ken Rose with the $2 super chat. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Ken Rose. Long time watcher. Oh, we got Spooky Bear is back. Well, where you been, dog?
He was around a couple weeks ago.
Haram.
And he was saying he's actually leaning towards the bottom being in. Goddamn. The fuck?
So there's time then.
Do you think Bitcoin will hit 100K again? 2028. 2028, bro.
Spooky, this is what happened. Spooky, you've been such a bear for so long that you forgot how to bull, bro. In what planet are we not like above 100,000 in 28? What the fuck?
End of 27. At latest. There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of possibilities.
Because stocks could go to shit. You're right.
Yeah.
But around the IPOs for, I don't know, whether Anthropic and OpenAI, BTC is going to be $100,000. Because it's not that far off. I mean, we hit 83 and some change.
You get Vanguard buy-in, bro.
That'll secure it. So
within 3 to 6 months of Vanguard buy-in, we're back.
We're off, bros.
Oh, yeah.
We finally have someone that can actually match inflows of BlackRock.
Yeah. And that's
guaranteed. And I can't wait till they have the Ethereum one open up. Oh,
that's a virtual guarantee by the end of 27 that they're getting in pretty hard.
You can put that in the wallet.
Yeah.
And stake it.
Yeah. I like that saying. That's a good one.
That's why my favorite ETF so far, besides just the regular Bitcoin ETF, right? I mean, obviously, like I want to get one of the main.
Such a better cigar than those other ones.
Oh, yeah.
Those other ones
are kind of like cigarettes in a way.
Yeah, those other ones I like them, but like, man, this is like, smokes so much better.
Yeah, so much better and shit. But like, somebody asked me the other day. Someone, it was in one of the chats. He asked me, so Miguel, like, when you're looking at ETFs, how do you choose which is which? And what I do is like
about what
in terms of the major ETFs. He was like, I have a 401k. I can move my own funds around, but I have a lot of options of the carriers, right?
Right.
So we are going to talk about that in the course. But like one thing that I look about is who's their custodian. Number one thing I look at there's two things I look at. What's the fee?
Yeah,
which they're all kind of high. The new ETFs coming out are having way lower fees, so they're going to drag the fees down, which is great. But what's the fees, and who's the carrier? I personally I like ETFs. That's Coinbase is the main. But BitGo is good too. But like if I see some weird fucking like,
oh, you mean the custodian? Not the bank that they're custodian coins for, but the actual custodian behind the bank
itself. Exactly. Yeah. Because these they don't want the liability, and then the crypto businesses want the money.
Yeah. So I know Coinbase is probably one of the bigger ones.
Yeah. I mean, that's BlackRock's.
Yeah. But does Kraken do any of them?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe for the personal ones or something. I mean, like we can look it up or look it up on Perplexity or something like that. But Invesco. Okay, so the Invesco. Yeah, really? Okay. But Vanguard's total.
But those aren't the Bitcoins. Those aren't the Bitcoin ETFs. Those are traditional ones.
That's the ones they support. I was like, oh shit! I didn't know they secured the fucking the Vanguard deal. That's huge. I'd be like, yeah, no one uses Kraken.
No, okay,
exactly.
So none of them.
ProShares ETF front runs. Oh, but that's just what they're buying. Yeah, exactly.
Different.
Okay, that's different. All right, 1000x wood matches.
I mean the biggest ETFs in terms of the bank itself is Fidelity and BlackRock. I think those are the biggest ones. Grayscale is the most crypto native related one. Let me actually look it up. Yeah, BlackRock's the big. BlackRock, Fidelity, and then Grayscale are the biggest top three. Everybody beyond that here, whatever, because you can see net assets as of the end of the month: 46 billion under BlackRock, 10 billion under Fidelity. Basically, almost the same amount between these two from Grayscale, and then everybody else. So one of those three, BlackRock, Fidelity, or Grayscale, is big enough. I would say it's probably good, but all three might use Coinbase. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I forgot which one's BitGo, but BitGo has one of them. But like literally the other ones are all Coinbase. But that's something that we look at. And so that's like if a fund has like I have a feeling that the ETFs that come out later, they're going to like experiment with some weirdos, with some weird accounts, or some weird like custodians, and like the same problem. People getting, let's see,
BitGo's the smaller ones.
Yeah, 21 shares, that makes sense. Valkyrie, Canary Capital,
yeah, bunch of the smaller ones.
21 shares is okay. That's good size, but like, man, fuck all that. My favorite ETF so far has been like ETHB, which is like you have spot Ethereum that's staked with yield.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, fuck.
Yeah,
I mean,
if I'm gonna buy one
yeah.
on a traditional market like that, that's the one.
I might as well get the dividend.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least offset some of the fucking fees you're doing for holding the ETF with them and shit. I mean, like, I don't know. It seems like a smart one to me. If I'm already gonna buy, like, I want some Ethereum exposure. Why not have the dividend with it? It's like, would it be crazy? Like, hell yeah, you'll get the 2-3% dividend. That will add up because that if it's a 3% dividend over 3 years and shit, you get 9% more fucking coins. And technically a little bit more, like 9 point something else, because it compounds on top of itself because you buy more shares. But like, yeah, man. Do you think Robinhood can become a custodian? I don't think they're going to custodian their own coins. No, they could, but
they meant it for the ETFs.
Oh,
like back one of the ETFs for Bitcoin? Probably
Yeah.
not. I mean, we kind of see most of the main players already.
Yeah.
If you want to go back to potential companies that would do it, go back to 2021 February, Michael Saylor presentation for Wall Street firms or something like that. He actually, in February of 2021, he did a like in-person presentation for banks and billionaires about like how to buy Bitcoin, basically.
Yeah.
And Elon for Tesla presented with him because basically he was like, hey, this is what I did for Elon and Tesla to basically put Bitcoin on their balance sheet. You can do this too. Like I was like, good sales pitch, man. But yeah, I think it was Coinbase, Kraken, Galaxy Digital, and maybe two others that they recommended mostly for billionaires.
Got it. Crazy. We like the BTC, yeah. Let me see. But yeah, that answers the question right there, just for you guys. Just like, basically, I mean, like, I find it like literally like almost a 0% chance we're not at 100,000 or above on BTC in 27. Like,
yeah,
like literally, like there's
new all-time high is a different story.
That's yeah.
The interesting thing about a new all-time high, right?
That would be crazy.
That would be great.
Or like, oh, we're off.
We usually won't get a new all-time high in the first year of a 4-year cycle. So
except for this cycle, and you heard it here first on the CMC Crypto Mindset Course 3.
If it happens, I'll fucking take it, right? But what do you call it? The halving happens in, I believe, February to April of 2028. Yeah, go Bitcoin halving. Next Bitcoin halving.
2028, yeah.
It's early 2028 is when it's expected.
February, I'd have no information. I've never even looked.
April.
Damn it.
It was on 420 last time in 2024.
Okay.
So this time's 2028. Basically the same. Probably last time I think
it's on my birthday.
It ended up coming a little earlier. Yeah, it could this time. So I would say probably late March, early April is 2028. And what happened last time was we barely hit, well, just, went beyond to a new all-time high. It was about a month to a month and a half prior to the halving. Usually it happened like 2 to 3 months after the halving. So if we were so I'm just trying to determine where's the earliest based on what we've seen before in Bitcoin history,
right,
that we could get a new all-time high. Yeah, you'd pretty much say March, maybe late February, early March 2028, $127,000 Bitcoin, right? That would be the earliest you'd expect. The latest you would expect it by would be about August of 2028. So sometime in I would say, early spring to the late summer of 2028. That's where you would expect Bitcoin to be back above 125K. But getting back above 100 is much easier. But I do think, like last cycle, what we saw was the OG Bitcoiners what they did was anytime we got near or above 100K, sell a billion, right, of dollars of Bitcoin, sell a billion here, sell a billion there, sell a billion everywhere. And then the first time we come back to that area, same thing's going to happen. Some OGs who didn't sell are going to be like, oh, all my buddies sold back, at the end of the last cycle at these prices, so I didn't get a chance to, or I only sold some of my wallets, not all of them.
I want to join the party. I want to have sex.
I want to buy a 15% stake of the Mets, right? And so they will do that. And then when they you have to exhaust the last of the OGs selling to Wall Street, and that's going to be I would say the majority of second half of 2027 is probably that tug of war there. But like we said before, if Vanguard starts buying and stuff, it almost doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Because then you can start throwing some of that historical stuff out the door, because the earlier they start buying, the earlier we hit a new all-time high, or the earlier we hold above 100K.
Because basically this ETF, the Vanguard ETF, at the worst case is at least going to sometime come out in 2027, which is a year earlier than than in the same cycle.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, because if you think about it, it would be like, in order for it to be cycle for cycle, match for match, bar for bar, Vanguard would have to launch their ETF in 28, in the middle of 28, in order to be the same place that Vanguard
January
was. Or actually January, right? Yeah, January.
Just before the halving, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, we're gonna wait 3 months before the halving because some volatility always happens post halving. I wouldn't fault them if they decided to do that. I wouldn't be surprised because they're fucking slow as shit, but it's possible.
Exactly.
We shall see.
Really?
What?
EHEX is the only coin in the Pulse Chain ecosystem green today at all. And there's been a bit of a sell-off on the PHEX side. So PHEX is only up about 113% from the bottom, while EHEX is still up 133%. So EHEX has been more profitable from the bottom.
What you're telling me is everybody who has large stakes in PHEX is a JEET, and everybody who has large stakes in EHEX is a hodler.
A little bit more. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
I love it, man. What's going on with Fartcoin? Let me see what's up with Fartcoin. Sorry, I just saw Fartcoin. It's down quite a bit. Ooh, 80. It's down 85% for the year. Shout out to my boy, baby. Where are we at right
Thinking up the place.
You couldn't chart yourself, huh? You couldn't help yourself.
Couldn't stop.
Damn, this was over $1. So yeah, it's down quite a lot. It's wow. We'll talk right here. I'm gonna have to look at it on some other chart. This chart sucks right here. The information is correct, but you just can't really look with all this crap on the chart they have here.
Yeah, that one I did not. Puff Browerly. Got a little too much on that one.
Yeah, let's see year to date here. Okay, so it's from 46 cents, but let's look at the max here. How high from its all-time high of oh yeah, it topped out early in 2025. Wow. $2. So fuck me, man. This is down bad. So the top on this was $2.11. It's currently at 12 cents. Yeah, I'll pull it up.
But I think I thought you were always sharing.
Well, I was sharing some other screen.
Oh, you do. Yeah. I forgot that.
This is a coin I will be buying because I think its narrative is intact. Basically, it's like this and like XBX 6900. I think are intact. Like I think Mog and other ones are all fucking fucked already, or like GigaChad or whatever. I think they're kind of fucked already. I can see Clavicular shilling it.
Shilling which one?
GigaChad.
Sure.
Just because, like,
yeah, it's in the lane.
It's in the brand a little bit there, but Fartcoin can just go viral just because it's fucking hilarious, and it was one of the top memes on Solana in terms of market cap where it went. It is it has lost $2 of its price, like almost literally $1.99 off per token from the top. Poor bastard whoever bought the top. Jeez, dude. This is like down. You're like literally down 99% on this.
Yeah.
What is the market? I gotta see, bro. Like, what was the top of the market cap here?
Justin Bieber was like, I want to be a whale. He buys the top.
2.1 billion. 2.1 billion down to, I mean, literally, it's 2 billion. A loss of 2 billion market cap. It's close, man. It's close. Like this is where I start a little DCA.
I play this one jokingly for Fartcoin because it will come back. My God, 99% down is a rough one.
But I'm in the pulse chain community. I'm not shaking. I've gained this superpower. I literally like I've gained like this incredible like Zenkai Bunkai fucking
just
ability.
like trained testicular fortitude.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to shake me out.
Because we will hold a zero.
We will. I will. I have literally. I would hold.
We already
have. I just how many zeros is the question?
That is right.
Yeah.
On either end of the decimal point. Depends if we're a bull or a bear.
Oh my God. Ugh. Just my son destroying the house.
Good. Let the hate flow through him.
Yes. I'm studying him to see like how I was as a child. It's fucking hilarious. But oh, this is so for people that know, like, so when we're playing craps, was it last night? No, the night before. The night before. Yeah, like this is the song that was stuck in my head. I kept singing this in the craps.
Miguel was literally so drunk he was like saying that out loud,
and
not even just
hitting and
hitting. So
nobody complained. No one's looking at me weird.
Sure, bro.
Fuck it. That's the beauty
you want to
of
sing
it.
Mary Had a Little Lamb? Go for it. Really, we don't care. Just roll, baby.
Yo, if I kept singing for another 20 minutes, the whole table was like, Mary had a little lamb.
Dude, that's the one thing that's great about craps is people just like start doing retarded shit if the person is rolling.
I don't know if you guys caught on, but the pit boss was telling Miguel, don't touch the numbers when you would like grab up the.
Oh, I heard him. I just didn't listen to him.
What numbers?
The numbers read the betting numbers right across.
Because I was gonna rub his.
It's crapless, so it's a little longer.
It's longer, yeah. But like, where do I like?
Well,
you wanted me to set my dice like up here.
No,
and
no,
shit?
but what I'm saying is that Miguel
I know he's trying to
continued to touch the numbers, and he never said shit again.
Yeah, because all they try to do is they try to say some bullshit that doesn't matter to throw you off and get you off your roll. Like that's all the pit bosses are trying to do. They're not trying to actually tell you anything of.
They're just trying because one slight your fingers just go like this.
Yep. And then 7 out.
7 out.
Yeah.
Literally, and it's real.
Changes the odds.
Yeah, but I'm like this, man. That's how locked in
For
I
a
am.
dime piece that could cook me an omelet, blow my balls, press my pants, and then tell me to have a good day on the way to work. You know what I mean? Not a stripper that is a little tired herself. As long as you come home with every dollar you made and put it right there on the counter, we can work something out. But you're not going to go renegade. You ain't going to go sell pussy strip and not give me the money and expect me to fucking eat your pussy. That shit is sweatier than a horse's ass after a horse race.
Yeah, man, but it's
Look, the pit bosses, man. I mean, I know
most pit bosses are cool, but
most of them are cool. But
I have seen some unfair treatment of you, Charlie.
Yeah,
from some of the pit bosses.
Yeah.
A little, like not even the pit boss. It's the fucking the stick, not the stick man, the guy next to us or whatever.
Yeah. That's what was it? There was when we were at Resorts World a few weeks ago, or like a month ago, or something like that. I literally had bet the bonus because I bet the bonus every time I roll, every time you roll.
Yeah.
I'm like, it'd be stupid for us not to bet the bonuses, right? I literally hit every single number on the table.
Yeah.
Every single number. And the guy who was like that stick guy in that part, the dealer right there.
Yeah.
He was like, you didn't bet that. And I was like,
what?
Bro, what are you talking about? I bet that every single roll.
And on that
you
table,
don't think I would bet it on mine?
You literally bet it every time we were.
Yeah.
We never not bet it on that table just because we were on it.
And then I just started saying some shit, because what do you call it? Yeah, exactly, right? No, but I started saying some shit, nothing too crazy, just like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you're fucking this up or whatever, right? And he was just like, the way they always try to get out of it, right, is they try to like, what do you call it? Blame you for something retarded.
Right.
They're like, he's like, you're verbally abusing me. You're verbally abusing me. I'm like, bro, you're financially abusing me. He shut the fuck
up. Bro.
He shut the fuck up real quick. And then he was like, he kind of didn't know what to do after that. And so they had to take him off of his section of the table, and then they moved him. And then like
Charlie hit him with the
we had to complain for
fucking
on and off,
almost an hour.
on and off for another hour after that. to get them to look at the cameras, to get them to give me my chips.
I had to go to my host to get the straight because
That's how bad
they were
it
going to fuck him over with the money and shit.
For sure.
And then I was like, all right, fuck it. I left the table. I went to go find my host. The host hit up. Was like, what the fuck are you guys doing, dude?
Yeah.
And then they're like, here's your money.
Yeah. Motherfuckers, man. Motherfuckers.
Shout out to my host, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Jose, man.
If we didn't gamble as much as we do at some of these casinos, like they wouldn't give a fuck, bro. But
they were going to fuck you out of like $1,000+. Dude.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's like half an ETH. What the fuck?
Right?
Shit. That's that half an ETH.
But any time, the pit bosses not so much because the pit bosses stay quiet. They're generally fair-ish.
Yeah.
Fair-ish, right? The one thing I will say though is the dealers on any of the tables in Vegas, if they start talking a little shit to you, just troll them back.
Yeah.
But like with polite shit talking.
Yeah.
Like you can shit talk a little
No hard R's, okay?
No hard R's, no hard F's, no hard, anything, right? Just give them back their medicine a little bit extra because they don't expect it from players most of the time because they're dealing with tourists all the time. The tourists like kind of get intimidated, to be honest, but at the craps tables, they're like, oh man, like I gotta make sure the dealer likes me or some shit. I'm like, fuck the dealer, man. The amount of time that I've seen the dealers do some bullshit, like they'll try to not give you $5 here. They'll try not to give you $10 here. Like, and it's like, okay, in the grand scheme of things, who cares? But they do it so often, especially if they think you're not paying attention, like you're talking too much with your friends or you're having a good time. Like they think you're not paying attention to the numbers and you're keeping one eye on that shit. And you're just like, I see what this motherfucker's doing right here. And then, you gotta give them back. But the one thing I will say is if you get a normal to good dealer, tip the fuck out of them, man. Like you got to give them tips along the way. And they do, like, I'll stop playing at a table if I give them tips and then like one or two rolls after the tip, like if it's a decent tip because the roll's been pretty good and it craps out, I'm like, I ain't tipping you guys ever again on this table. You know what I mean? Like, or just leave the table because like usually when you tip, especially decent amounts, they're like, okay, well, we'll let this roll go a little longer. And some people might be like, we're conspiracy theorists, right? They can't control the rolls. My fucking ass.
Or they memorize your bets. They're like, you put your money that they're like, we got you.
Quick
like, I put the extra. I know you press it up every single time. Like if you keep doing it,
The Asian lady at the Aria is pretty cool. The Asian lady, the dealer.
Oh yeah.
She's pretty, but then they switched her out.
Yeah, you get cool dealers most of the time, but they do shift.
They essentially do 20-minute shifts, and they shift around. So like there's usually 3 at the table plus the pit boss. So you get like one of the end holders that'll help you out. Then you have the stick man, and they go here, and then eventually once they make the full circle, they're off,
right?
Because they need to rest up because it's like dude, you can get tired.
But back in the day, the rumor was before COVID, basically, when Vegas was more 24/7. Like because a lot of the times now shops are closing down early, so the casinos do get kind of like more dead in the middle of the night, or early hours in the morning and stuff like that. I would say, what do you call it? The dealers care a lot less now than allegedly what they did before, because they used to try to give you comps before. I've only had one time where they gave me a comp without asking. Like nowadays you have to fucking ask. You're like, come on, man, I've spent some money here. Like, give me something.
Yeah.
Right. But back in the day, like they'd actually, be nice, give you stuff and like try to make you an enjoyable experience because you brought action to the table. Now Vegas is so corporatized in the sense of they're just trying to take all your money. Like
they don't even want to butter you up.
The amount of they don't want to butter you up and they don't want to keep you at the table. They just want to take all your money and run.
Yeah. Well, MGM's like there's a bid to buy MGM right now because they sold Caesars already. There's a bid to buy out MGM right now. They're getting rid of all the people who've been running it kind of to shit.
Interesting.
Yeah, MGM's still the most profitable casino company, but like they also retardedly don't control their real estate. I mean, I hate how stupid that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I like to see in Vegas is like the maps of like which casino groups own which areas. Like literally the colored maps that show that is like looking at a Monopoly board. Like absolutely, it's kind of cool.
Absolutely. Let me share my screen here. But if you take the CMC, which is the last chance right here, man, like we're about to get off very, very soon.
We'll give you all the craps and roulette alpha in Vegas.
That's right, man. This is what crypto bros say when you won't know I'm rich, but there will be signs. These are some of my favorites where they're like African fucking mud huts and the house is like modern as fucking side.
There's that
So
African
funny.
athlete that was doing that. He's like, he makes good money, but he still lives in like a small village, mud hut outside. Inside, he has flat screen TV, 70-inch. He has Jordans. He has some Yeezys still in the case. It's like fucking.
So and then so I started saying this about like because this cycle is going to be a little different because of all the OG selling.
Yeah,
that their schism is starting to happen in the Bitcoin maxis a little
That's
bit.
correct.
And even Nick Carter saying this, like Bitcoin maximalist is over. Bitcoin the culture is over. Bitcoin influencers are over. Every popular hardcore Bitcoin figure has disgraced themselves in some way. Bitcoin will remain beneficially stripped out of the cult around it.
Yes.
Yeah,
because they sold out to Wall Street.
Yep.
Plain and simple.
And it's that dude with the hump. He sold out the Spartans for a fucking one night of sex. That's what I've seen it many times. It happens. Same thing. The boomers sold us out. The boomers sold us out for one weekend of sex at Woodstock. Of sweaty fucking hippie naked shit. I mean, look here, these
stupid millennials and Gen Zs would just skip the lattes, skip the vacations, and pull themselves up by their bootstraps. Maybe they could buy our super overpriced, overvalued house. I can't sell my goddamn house that I bought for peanuts.
Millennials and Gen Z buy too many gadgets. While us, we use migrants to clean our front yard. That's how we save money.
Homes were affordable back then because we didn't whine about zoning. They need to stop expecting handouts. I flipped mine for 3x the buying price. Maybe we had low rates, but I wasn't buying a latte every single day.
The Gen Z and millennials need to work harder. We had low interest rates.
We protected our equity with foreign workers. You guys just need to get creative. Why don't they just realize they need to import the third world? Supply and demand, supply and demand. You idiots don't get it. My kids are losers.
Don't they understand anything? You're supposed to hire workers that stand outside of Home Depot when you need something done. That's how we save money.
Oh, okay. That's how we've saved money, you guys. But someone that's really going to save money, that's really going to save you, that I've been saying has been psyop to you guys. We got Hunter Biden's a Bitcoin maxi. Hunter Biden, B-Benz.
I think he's choosing the wrong lane, but
we'll see, man. This guy's gonna run for president, bro. I know it. I know.
Of course he is.
I know.
Of course he's gonna try.
He's gonna
fix this shit because we're at war with Iran. That's been ended 40 times now. He just made 1.6. He took something that I love. I was orange pilled by a book called The Internet of Money. I truly believe in Bitcoin. I truly believe in the idea of cryptocurrency. You know why I truly believe in it? Is because when I worked as the chairman of the board of the World Food Program, the U.S. division of it, I traveled around the world to all the places in which there were refugee camps. And what we were trying to do at that time is we were trying to institute a plan by which people would have the ability to transact on microtransactions through a digital asset, by digitally, so that they wouldn't drain the entire economy. And I read The Internet of Money, and I thought, you know what? That is exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about subsistence farmers in Angola being able to sell their crops in Kinshasa over a digital phone because they get real-time information and currency. Being able to talk about an itinerant farmer in the Salinas Valley being able to send money home to Mexico City without having to pay.
What? How the fuck did he bring up Salinas?
See, this is what happens.
This is my back. He's literally talking about my backyard.
This is what happens when your dad talks so much bullshit over time. You just become naturally good at talking about bullshit.
Yeah,
that's what's happening.
He literally said Salinas Valley. That's like, bro.
He's just pulling names out of his ass.
The salad
right out of his ass.
He's like the Mexican landscapers that work at Salinas and shit. Like they can digitally trade their labor for like currency.
Talk about an itinerant farmer in the Salinas Valley being able to send money home to Mexico City without having to pay 12% to Western Union, or for a Ukrainian immigrant to be able to send money back to their parents from Los Angeles to Kyiv without having to go through.
Without having to go through SWIFT. He's talking about your Ukrainian guy sending money back home. No, he's talking about himself laundering money through Ukraine back to
back to his family and everyone else. Because bro, the Bidens made retarded money off the Ukraine dudes. Like, I am pretty sure worst case they made they're shitting on Trump for making 1.5 billion dollars, right? There's no way in hell the Biden family didn't pull off like 5 to 10 billion in their pocket, bro.
Yeah.
There's fucking 0% chance.
SWIFT and open up a bank account and have the mother have a bank account.
As a matter of fact, who do you think is paying for all this PR right now? He's paying Vlad now. Like, Vlad sometimes pays guests. I bet you he's gonna pay Vlad and shit to do it. Like,
absolutely.
All the podcasts where they're like, they're sitting down or some shit. They're like there's always this one white girl that's like overly smiling, like, wow, I didn't know that. Like, it's so fucking rehearsed and scammed out, dude. That like, and of course, I do think he's funny and he's charismatic and shit. But like, these motherfuckers ain't pulling the wool over my head, man.
So how do they have to do it? Before what? You got to put cash in your pockets and try to fly home and hope that the DEA doesn't pick you up along the way. So what? Solves that? The blockchain solves.
He's just talking about his drug buddies.
He's we're talking about him getting picked up by the DEA
because he's hip and cool. He does crack.
You can keep the video up. I mean,
fuck, that's so funny, dude. He's literally talking about his homies. Like when you have all this drug money and shit, and like the DEA is gonna catch you and shit. You can't carry that much cash on you.
I talk from experience.
The DEA doesn't pick you up along the way. So what solves that? The blockchain solves that. And what have they done? They took this and they totally turned it into a fucking grift. Bitcoin's down from 120 to 60 to below 60. He was the Bitcoin Messiah. He was a cryptocurrency Messiah. You know what he did? He took it all and he did like he does everything. He dirtied it. He muddied it. He made it. He made it dirty. And you know how we know? It's literally, it's in fucking black and white. He launched a coin, and I believe in fucking tokens. He launched a coin and he extracted. He took 80% of the inside and he extracted what, $650 or $1 million from the token alone? That's dropped in value from 75 to $1.36. And Melania did it, and Barron did something, and then the boys over here.
I love he's like, Barron did something.
I don't know, but he did something.
Might not have been much, but
there's almost 100. Like what Barron did is he launched Melania, and then that pissed his dad off because he was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I want to launch this for my mom." I'm like, it kind of fucked things up a little bit.
Yeah. From 75 to $1.36, and Melania did it.
Crackhead rant is incredible. Dude. I love. He's like, and Barron something, but he's like, he's still young. I'll give him a little pass because he's a little young kid, but like,
and Barron did something, and then the boys over here did something, and they took money from the UAE and from the Saudis, and they took $500 million here and $500 million here, and all of a sudden they got a new jet. The Qataris gave them, and they put $1 billion of U.S. taxpayer money, and they get to keep it when they leave.
Okay, the last part. All right,
that last part is not wrong.
Okay, not wrong. You're right. I gotta hear that shit again. Okay, yo, Hunter, bro. Hunter's spitting right now. He is spitting a little bit. He's spitting a little bit.
From the Saudis, and they took $500 million here and $500 million here, and all of a sudden they got a new jet. The Qataris gave them, and they put $1 billion of U.S. taxpayer money, and they get to keep it when they leave.
Damn, I don't know how to defend that one, bro. That shit, dude.
Well, what's the point of defending any of this?
And no, none of it. But it's just like, but like this is something that's expected. Well, you guys are crypto bros. Why aren't you defending the crypto president? Like, well, bro, like
we asked the monkey pot improperly, right? We were saying we want a crypto president. We should have said we want a president who is positive towards cryptocurrency or something like that. But we did get our crypto president. A rug pull is very crypto.
Very crypto. But I have some great news from here from Polymarket breaking. Groundbreaking U.S. government study shows Viagra may be instrumental in stopping the spread of cancer. And then now the study was led by researchers by Israeli Weizmann Institute of Science, collaborations with U.S. National Cancer Institute, not the U.S. government, but that's still pretty good.
Believe the science.
What did I say about Viagra and Cialis, bros? I'm telling you, dudes.
We didn't say anything about cancer, but hey, Take it. Why not?
There's a pill out here called cock bomb.
Oh yeah.
Those who know elite ball knowledge, you know what I'm talking about.
Those make you survive to 120. I heard.
Yeah, at least, bro. It is 20 milligrams of Cialis with, I believe, 100 milligrams of Viagra. Kyle has some over there. Wow. I'll show it on camera. It's fine. It's. You want to break your bitch in half? Look at that shit. There's three right there, man. You could take a half. I've never
homeless
once,
guy on the street is selling.
I've never. I mean, this.
I wouldn't say
you know
to
what's worth on the
one.
streets? Shit. That's like a tenth of a BTC right there.
We know what business we got to get into now. Silk Road, where you at?
Oh my god, man. But regardless or not, bro. No, here, let me say this.
I love Benjamin Netanyahu. All the hate being spread about my beautiful king is being led by uninformed goyim. Dear Netanyahu, I hope you know that I love you.
Plug.
Safe.
But yeah, both sides are corrupt as hell, of course. But
it's more with crypto. It's more about this cycle. Which one is more corrupt against us? Which one is more corrupt for us?
Right.
Like that's pretty much the calculation.
Absolutely. Kyle slinging. No.
Don't insinuate.
But geez, dude, man, that shit is insanity. I've been afraid to take a full.
It's like prime DX craze.
It's prime DX craze and shit. Literally, you could live. You could literally like. You could literally lift. You could lift your hoe, like you could just. You'd be like, and walk.
That's what they call the forklift.
The forklift. That's right. That's right.
I got my license when I was working at ShopCon.
They should call it the necromancer and shit. It'll bring the dead back to life.
And they're saying like Sami's like the next big move is pharmaceutical Silk Road. That's like
that's what's happening right now with
that's
peptides and shit.
bodybuilding.
Yeah, and bodybuilding and shit.
Yeah.
But all this more, if you want to know where, in the crypto mindset course. I am working on that peptide ascension webinar and stuff. I'm just the amount of like I had the lawyer go through it, put a bunch of disclaimers there. Well, a lot of shit.
You guys want me to bring up the schedule?
But yeah, bring up the schedule, Kyle, actually, as a matter of fact. But all this and more in the crypto mindset course, man. This is it, you guys. This is it, man. This is the last stream we're doing.
Yeah.
And that's it. So see you later, man. See you in fuck, man. I don't even know. September? Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, September.
Because
we got August 5th through the 18th in the crypto mindset course. We have a few flash webinars plus the 8 to 10 webinars in the crash out course in the second half of August, which will then bleed a little bit into September there. And then we support you guys through September into October, into potentially the 4-year cycle lows. So I don't know. The Q3 crypto mindset course is the total package when it comes to crypto, making sure you get the best discount prices possible and get to accumulate the most at the lows going into the next 4-year cycle.
Absolutely, man. So we start the webinars August 5th at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going to start off with the Q3 thesis, which is where we're going to tell you what is going to happen over the next quarter, as well as what we see going into 2027, and also quite a bit of like how the evolution of the cycle is actually going on. I'm going to talk about something called 8442. What is that, Miguel? You are going to find out on this webinar. Very, very important. And then on August 6th, we go into Risk Management 101. Probably, most certainly, hypocritically, the most important webinar this side of the CMC. How not to get wrecked. Risk Management 101. Always updated, always fire, always correct. How not to wreck yourself before you break yourself. Absolutely. We give you the sauce. I will give you a little bit of sauce for now. Half your money, Bitcoin, Ethereum. We're going to go into more of it, but follow that golden rule.
And there's always a new way that people find to wreck themselves, every year. So we'll talk about the most recent. relevant reckonings
Yeah.
as well.
We will include. There will be some webinars. We in terms of like flash webinars, we will invite the Citadel, of course, and we will have Citadel call in there as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sparingly. They tend to get a couple, right? But not of a lot of the times, not of a main webinar of the course, but a lot of the times like a flash webinar,
Correct.
or something extra.
Or if it's like, oh, this is big. This is like holy shit.
Yeah, if it's
like
something
if it's
something,
hands on deck.
Yeah, if it's all hands on deck, that's a different story, right?
And we don't ever abandon the Citadel for that.
No,
Absolutely
no.
not.
Yeah, we always support the Citadel, but like it's kind of like layers, right? We always support the Citadel. Then during the crypto mindset course, we support the crypto mindset course a lot.
Yeah.
And then once we get into crash out webinars, everybody in the crash out gets supported the most, right? So it shifts a little bit depending on where we are in the quarter, essentially.
Exactly. And then we go into the top 50 coin list. This is where we fish for you. But in this course, we teach you how to fish. But we want to give you the lay of the land. I said this earlier on Rollo Tomasi stream. We give you the lay of the land. We give you the good top 15 coins that are actually worth a damn DCAing right now currently. A lot of coins that were kind of waiting. You should know about these coins. And then there's some do not buy at all, but you have to know about them.
Right.
You have to know about them. So we kind of give you best, good, worst. But all important because you need to learn this. It's really more like it's a bit of a crypto history webinar, really, in a way as well.
Yeah.
It's really, really important. Then we have 2 days off. So for people who've never taken the course before, it is 2 days on, 2 days off. Wax on, wax off. During those 2 days, all the webinars will be released. Usually when we do a webinar within 6 to 8 hours, sometimes 12 hours, we end up having the recording out. So if you missed for some weird reason, you missed the risk management webinar, it will be out by the end of the day, basically.
Yes.
You will have, you'll be able to watch it, on the days off.
Yeah, we'll have 2 days off after that. So the in between days, you got literally 3 full days
to
catch up on the risk management one. So, there's no excuses.
And then we're back with the best swing trades of quarter 3. You want to talk about what the best swing trades of quarter 3, Charlie?
Oh, yeah. So best swing trades in Q3, like Miguel said, we want to give you guys some fish. So the top 50 coin list is, like you said, what's most relevant from a lot of different angles versus best swing trades is more focused on, okay, of those top, like say 40, 50, or 60, whatever it ends up being, we don't hold it to an exact number. Then what are the best trades on top of this? And then, how are they set up? So like, for example, last quarter, what we did was we said, hey, here are of the top 50, there might've been like 20 coins that have some setups. They weren't all great setups, but they had some sort of setup that could be decent at some point in the quarter.
Right.
We give you guys the parameters to it. But then in the swing trades, we really narrow it down. So we're like, okay, these 20 are good to pay attention to for these reasons. Of those 20, these 10 are setting up for something soon. And then of those 10, maybe 3, 5, 9 of them, right, actually are give you a chance to execute properly. And then we are, I would say, louder during that webinar on the ones that are easiest to execute for everyone. We're like, okay, there's never like a dummy proof strategy, but this is the most dummy proof 3 coins that we can find. Like, I'd be hard pressed if we tell you guys to buy this by a certain date that you don't make money, right? So we mentioned kind of like the different rankings of those different setups there. And then in the swing trading technical analysis, after we have the Q&A, we get you guys, make sure you're up on the same speed. When we get to the swing trading technical analysis, why were these the top 3 or 5 trades that are easiest to execute? Why were the other 15 ones good setups, but why weren't they in a situation to like basically jump in on them, right? And we go through all the details with you guys there. And then we also do it on the 10th, jump into diversified and concentrated portfolio strategies, which depends on if you're an incumbent, already been in the Crypto Mindset course, a Crypto Mindset course alumni, or if you're brand new. There's a lot of different strategies here, so you can kind of mix and match what's best for you. And then we have a supply and demand or on-chain analysis, and that's essentially going into tokenomics of different coins, how it relates to on-chain analysis, what you can do to double check things, and then fundamental analysis of memes to RWAs. So from basic bitch cryptos all the way up to tokenized equities and commodities, right? So all the way through of what makes a cryptocurrency. But yeah, man, that whole first section there, it's like, what's most relevant? What's executable? What are some best practices? And what are the main forms of analysis that you need to know in order to understand crypto? Once we get through all of that, everybody's on the same page. Everybody has different forms of their analysis holes plugged up. Like there's some people who are like, man, I've been in 5 crypto mindset courses, but I've never truly gotten into the technical analysis. But this time, okay, I'm going to change that, right? They go and they shore up that level of knowledge. They ask specific questions on it, or maybe they've never gotten into detail with their on-chain analysis, or maybe they've never gotten a more diversified portfolio because they've only been sticking to a few coins, or maybe they know how to research a certain type of coins with fundamental analysis, but they might not really understand or have a gut feeling about how does that work for memes versus, coins with more fundamentals behind them. So during that whole time there, we really get your guys's foundation for the quarter set. And then we turn up the heat. We go into the making money with AI. So different ways essentially to earn more over time. That's whether that be at your current job, changing jobs, getting a side hustle, making money with different trades of AI tokens and crypto, which AI projects in crypto are closer to the memes, which ones are closer to actual, assets that you want to hold long-term, all of that and everything in between. And then we get into, DeFi versus TradFi and the mixture in between.
I do want to say one thing here about making money with AI. We will also be releasing previous webinars from the previous courses on the AI, because it's really important, because the first time we ever did this AI webinar, it's really interesting to see how the evolutions happened after so many webinars. We've done about 3 of them, I believe.
Yeah.
Now three courses now. And it's moving fast, but there's so much to learn in each one because we go over different topics.
Yes, and the best practices from those in the previous ones are still relevant today. So yeah, we will be releasing the pre-records on those prior to that webinar.
Absolutely. And then TradFi chains, they were sort of a thing last cycle, but they weren't much of a player last cycle.
There was only a select few.
Yeah,
Sui was one of the newer ones.
Solana, classic.
Solana's been there for a while. The RH ecosystem is brand new.
Yeah.
And Base was barely a twinkle in somebody's eye at that point.
Ondo wasn't really, you really couldn't do much on Ondo.
Yeah, and Quant was, FBI created, pumped once, and then never did anything.
Wasn't even Asian. Didn't even win the spelling bee or anything.
But then we're also going to be talking about Crow in there. So yeah, that's a good one.
Very good one. And then on August 17th, we go over top DeFi chains. This is where we go over chains like Ethereum into in depth. We can, technically, really, you could put Zcash in there, Monero. There's a lot, though. They're on the individual chains. It's a big part of the AI narrative. The privacy narrative. Pulse chain, Sonic, and a couple chains you wouldn't think we'd bring up, but we are going to definitely bring it up because there could be something kind of brewing in this time as well. And then we go into the mystery guest.
Ooh,
I almost
very
wanted
mysterious.
I was going to put this.
Why?
I have no idea. I just thought that was funny. But the mystery guest is going to be a important person in crypto, project founder, maybe large trader, maybe industry insider, or all three. We shall see. It's something we like to keep a mystery, but it's going to be very interesting. Last time we had the co-founder of Aerodrome, Alex, show up. Actually, he was even here in studio with us too on a stream as well and stuff. So and a very important webinar. We'll see how we feel. Maybe we release that webinar as well. It was a very, very informational and stuff like that. And after that, we go into fast versus slow money. How to, like, whoa, I just caught a 20x. What do I do with the money? We'll tell you. You take some profits, but you don't sell all your profits. Very important to hold on to, like, if you think the coin can still go up and stuff, holding a moon bag or a hodl bag. A moon bag being a little smaller, a hodl bag being something you have a little more conviction in, 40% or more. But taking some of that profits and putting it into the slow money, putting it into the Solana, putting it into the Ethereum, putting it into the BTC, stacking them sats. And then as the cycle continues on, that slow money becomes really big money. A 10% move in your portfolio on that slow money might be, wow, I made more money than I have made in a week. Wow, I made more money than I made in a month. Holy shit. This last 30% move is more than I made in the whole last year. And guess what? We do it.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck
That's
it.
right. We do it live.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
And all these webinars are live.
Yes, these are 15 live webinars right here that we absolutely do live.
Yes.
And we record them and we launch them, the recordings, within 8 to 12 hours post-stream on these. But then we also have the 5 pre-recorded webinars, which is a minimum, right? We're probably going to have 5 to 10 pre-records that you can go through here. So the smorgasbord of delightful, solid information.
Boom. Beautiful. And yeah, put us back up, Kyle.
Then then the final AMA, and then also flash webinars throughout the quarter, and then the crash out course, and then supporting you guys through the biggest dips, if we shall get them. If we shall be, I guess, what do you call it? Blessed enough to get the dips.
Right.
We will buy. If we don't, we will trade and we will compound. We will dollar cost crypto. We will cultivate crypto. We will help you guys out. But if you don't, we have 4 hours. If you're on the wait list for the Crypto Mindset course, you probably just received an email from us saying T-minus 4 hours until we are closed. So you've been like, I'm kind of been waiting. Now is the time to jump in. If you don't, well, we'll see you beginning of NFL season.
Yeah.
Pretty much sometime in September. So
dang.
Is what it is.
It is what it is. I think that's a good place right there, Charlie. I mean, what else can we say, man? DCA, get in the course. Let's make this money. I can't wait to start teaching classes already, man. I'm already kind of jonesing already. Any last words, Charlie?
Get in the course, I would say. And otherwise you're going to be getting zero crypto content until September.
Boom. See you guys August 5th. And don't forget the dollar cost average.
You buy this for $39.99. Guess what, folks? You take the L away. You put a W there, baby. You're a winner, man. You're the real deal. You're picking up chicks. Let me tell you something. You buy this set at $39.99, baby. You're the cock of the walk, man. You walk into the bar and you just find the hottest chick and you go, you, me. Guess what? She says, why would I go out with you? Because I bought the deal on Wild West Deals for $39.99. That's why. She says, can I go home with you? That's how simple it is. That's how it works. That's what this set brings to the table. Because you know what she sees? She sees a man who knows what he wants. She sees a man who says, good deals don't get by me, baby. I move. I act quick. I act now. I go to wildwestdeals.com. Boom. That's why you're hanging with chicks all night long. That's why you got guys like Michael Jordan calling you, wanting to hang out with you, baby. Because you bought it for $39.99.